Hello, my name is MooingCat and welcome to another beta recap. It's been way too long since I've done this, so here we go. Just quickly want to say that this will probably be my last video of the year. I'm going on vacation, traveling to my parents for Christmas, so looking forward to that. I'll be back 2nd of January, so should have some more content and some more regular content. It's been a little bit slow recently. Anyways, here we go. Let's go through this. I also starting to get a cold, so hopefully my voice will hold. Let's start with the wildlife event. We have some quite big changes actually. First change is some changes to the leagues. So now, you might recall there was a golden statue here that is now replaced with a panda shrine. Additionally, the professional league, the silver league, will get all the bronze rewards, and same with the gold league will get all the silver reward, and through that also all the bronze rewards. So at least in this event, if you land in gold, you'll get the previous two, and so on. Not sure if that's going to be standard or not, but I think it's quite an interesting development, putting even more value in the gold league. Not really surprised by that. So that's one change. The other big change is that they made some changes to the grand prizes. You might recall in my last video, I did some speculation. It seemed a little bit hard perhaps to get the main building fully leveled. They have now made it a little bit easier. Previously, I think you needed to land here at 6:30 if I'm not mistaken. Now it is 5:40. So across the event, so to get 5:40 across the event, you will probably have around 120 games, I think, which is 4.5 pause per game. That's definitely a decent amount higher than it was in the last two events. In the fall event, it was 3.3 per game, and in the last wildlife, it was 3.1 per game. So definitely an increase there. Now this is not including the golden tickets, and for free, as you can see here, we will be able to get 3 golden tickets. That's perhaps another 50 paws or so. So if we include those, it'll bring it down to around 4 paws per game on average that you need to get the main building fully leveled. Another factor that might make that a little bit easier is the mini challenges, the rivals quests, or whatever they are called. We had the first one this week. There will be 3 across the event, I believe. And in the first one, it's not active anymore. I think it lasted a little bit over 2 days. In it, we had 32 quests, and if you completed all, you got 3 more golden tickets, which quite a big deal. Will probably get you, I don't know, 50 paws perhaps. I think I was getting around 20 paws per golden ticket in the previous event. So let's say 50 for these 3, quite a big deal. In addition to those, you will also get rewards for each quest you complete. And in here, you have a total of 4 entrance tickets that you can win. Now, that's the positive side. The negative side is that these challenges here are really tricky to complete. I wasn't able to do it. I've been quite busy. As I said, I'm traveling this week, so had to prepare quite a few stuff, so wasn't able to do it. Embigard here on the forum said you needed 47 tickets in order to complete all the tasks, which is quite a lot, and I definitely believe that if you just look at some of these quests. So the first one, spend 1 entrance ticket, fair enough. The next one here, you start seeing the challenge. Pop 25 red tiles in the level. Might sound simple enough, and it is, but you do have to remember that red is not always available. So if you don't get red in the next game, you have to play through that game and then start another game in order to complete this quest here. Use 1 hammer, perfectly fine. You get it earlier on in the quest line, so regardless, you should have one ready to use, so that's no problem. Then again, pop 25 blue tiles, same challenge as with the red. If it is available, it's fair enough. If not, quite challenging. And then it starts getting really challenging. Collect 4 red chests with 4 stars. So not only do you need to collect the correct color, they also need to be the correct amount of stars. This, I really don't like it. I think it's too... It's not that it's difficult, but you need a lot of games to do this. When you have a lot of these, it just takes a lot of time, and currency is quite tight. You only have so much to go with. You only generate 4 games per day. If you include all of the other ones here, that means that you will have, say, if the challenges are across 2 days, you have 8 tickets from there. You have another 4 from the challenges themselves. So a total of 12 tickets to this. Definitely nowhere close to the 47 that Emigard had to spend. You do get some from quests, of course, but across the event, I don't think it's much more than... what is it? I think it's... Oh, actually I forgot now. But it's not a lot. It's like... we have 60 tasks, right? So yeah, it's around 20 tickets, I think, in total from the quests. Every 3rd quest, I believe, you get that ticket. So yeah, it's definitely very tricky. Frankly, I don't think you will be able to complete this without spending diamonds. You might be able to complete 1 if you have a lot of quests to complete. The golden tickets might help, but yeah, really not easy. Then here, collect 5 paws, collect 2 blue chests with 6 stars, again, color and size. Use extra moves 2 times, not really that big of a deal. You do get some coins, although not enough coins, at least up until this point, but might not that tricky to complete. Then spend 2 entrance tickets, and if we go later on, 3 entrance tickets. And yeah, I don't know. Pop 50 orange tiles, 50 yellow tiles, and so on. A lot of stuff you need to do. Collect 2 yellow chests with 6 stars. On all of these, they add up, and the fact that you can only complete 1 after the other, it takes a lot of time. Now, if you could complete all of these at the same time, that would be a completely different story, and I think that would be a lot more interesting, a lot more fun. But that's not the case. You do have to complete 1 by 1. And because of that, and because of all of these requirements, it's really challenging to complete all of these. And frankly, yeah, I don't think people will be able to do it for free. And if you do also have to spend your tickets on these days. And if they have daily specials you're not interested in, you lose out on that as well. Now, if you are able to complete them, you do get quite a lot of rewards, quite a lot of tools, quite a lot of tickets, and so on. In terms of tickets, you get 4 tickets and those 3 golden tickets. Now, a golden ticket, let's say that's perhaps 4 regular tickets worth of value, perhaps. So, I don't know, perhaps 16 tickets worth of value, which is, 2,500-3,000 diamonds worth? I don't know, not really that much, I think, for all the effort. But yeah, again, if you're able to, it's nice, but I think it would be really challenging to complete all of these. I will link this page this post by Emigard in the description, so you can check them out for yourself. And definitely stay tuned for some updates there. Hopefully they will be made a little bit simpler during the event itself. Anyways, let's move on from the wildlife event. InnoGames have finally made a Discord server, an official one. Don't really know what to expect, but if you want to join there, you'll find this linked in the description. I don't have anything to do with it, of course, but I don't know. It's interesting to see. Hopefully it is successful. I would really love to see some developers and some insiders be active on there to ask or to answer questions and so on, but I don't know what to expect. So it might just be player to player, who knows. So it is there if you want to join it. So yeah. Another quick thing before going into spoilers. Earlier it was announced that the GvG would end December the 11th on beta, but that has been postponed, and they will postpone it until the release of guild raids is ready. So there's no date now, but it definitely won't happen before January. My guess would be middle to late January, sometime around there. But they will come out with an announcement closer to the date for when GvG will end and when the new guild raids will start. Now, speaking of guild raids, we do have some more spoilers. I think I've gone through most of this earlier, so I think I'll jump right ahead to the rewards and buildings and stuff, juicy stuff. So first of all, we have some city, what do you call them? Buildings on the outskirts of your city. So we have a ruin when the guild raid is either not active, or perhaps if you haven't researched enough to unlock it or something, I don't know. But when it is available, when it is unlocked, guild raids, you will have this somewhere in the outskirts of your city. Don't quite know where it'll fit in, but I do suppose we do have some room somewhere. Perhaps here. I guess you always have some room up here with all of the other buildings there. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see where it is. Then we have some reward buildings. So first of all here, we have the Neo Colossus. Now, it might seem, and indeed it looks very much like the Colossus, definitely takes inspiration from it, but it's not an upgrade, it seems like. It seems like it is a separate building from the old Colossus that we got ages ago. Unless these are new graphics for it, but I don't think so. So I think this is a new building with 9 levels, 10, 11, 12 total levels. Now exactly how you get them, I don't know, but yeah, this will be a guild raids building. Similarly, we have the Winners Plaza, Neo Winners Plaza. Again, it doesn't look like it is an upgrade, it looks like it is a separate building. I'm not quite sure what I'll do with this. Perhaps the old Winners Plazas and Colossi, etc. will turn into these new ones. I don't know, or if these are just simply brand new buildings. But yeah, 2 levels for this. Same with the Royal Marble Gateway. Also a brand new look. The Neo Marble Gateway. So yeah, interesting to see. And these will probably be secondary rewards. Who knows? Same for the Botanical Rotunda, Neo Botanical Rotunda. 2 levels. Again, it doesn't look like it is an upgrade, but a brand new building. We'll definitely have to see how this works out, but that's how it looks to me right now, at least. Then, interestingly, we also have the same thing for some great buildings. We have Guild Raids 1, great building. Definitely looks like an updated version of the Zeus. And then Guild Expedition would be my guess, Great Building 1, which is the Lighthouse of Alexandria. I think it is, yeah. It's been a long time, been a long time since I've dealt with any of these buildings. And then finally, Guild Battlegrounds, Great Building 1, the Tower of Babel, upgraded Tower of Babel. So these are definitely interesting, and we'll have to see what they actually are. But I'm definitely intrigued. So yeah, looking forward to learn more about that. Let's move on. Let's move on to the St. Patrick's Day event. It'll be coming out, I don't know, in February probably, as usual. We have quite a big building. It's been a long time since we've had this big of a building, 6x5. It has 9 levels plus 2, I think, 9 levels total, it looks like, yeah. So 7 regular levels and then 2, the silver and golden upgrades on top of that. Personally, I think it looks a little bit boring, but I'm sure it'll fit in somewhere. So yeah, 7 regular levels. Then we have some additional buildings. A 3x3 building, all of them in the same style. A 2x2 building with 2 levels. We have a 1x3 building. 3x1 and so on. Again, as usual, these days a lot of buildings, 5 buildings it looks like, possibly even more. And then, yep, we have the Platinum upgrade kit. So, the Archdruid from 2 years ago? 2 years ago? Last year? 2 years ago? Anyways, that we now have a Platinum upgrade beyond the Golden upgrade that we got last time. I guess that's to be expected, but interesting to see that this is how they will do it. So yeah, I'm sure it'll get some increased stats. Hopefully we will be able to get this for free. I hope it's not locked behind a paywall, but who knows. We also have upgrades from the trees we got last time around, which at the time were really good, I remember. At least some of them. I don't actually remember exactly what stats are, but yeah, they will be improved as well. Other than that, I think it's mostly some nice graphics, some avatars, and that's it for what you know so far from the St. Patrick's Day event. Definitely some interesting stuff to look forward to. And then finally we have a brief look at the anniversary event, which should be after that again, probably in March would be my guess. First of all, we have some upgrades for past event buildings. We have the Golden Squared Orrery. We have the Stage of Ages upgrade kit. This one I'm interested in. I have a lot of these in my high-range units world, so it'll be interesting to see if it is worth upgrading. And also a selection kit for the Stage of Ages. Then we don't have the new building yet, but we do have the selection kits and upgrade kits. So a regular upgrade and selection kit, silver upgrade and selection kit, and golden upgrade and selection kit. And yeah, it looks quite nice if you ask me. I quite like the style of the anniversary event buildings from the past, so looking forward to see how it looks fully constructed. We also have 2 more buildings, or a selection kit for building C and D, which means that there will be at least a building B that we don't have yet, and possibly also more beyond that, who knows. Will probably be quite a few in the end as usual. And also the epic selection kit to give past event buildings. Some event pass graphics, nothing really interesting there. So yeah, I suppose there we have it. I don't really have too much more to say, and I do. I'm catching a plane in not too long, so I do need to end it here. So hopefully you find this interesting. As I said, this will be my last video, most likely for the year. I will have the ability to record the next 2 weeks, but it'll be on my laptop, and I'm not sure if there's a lot to talk about, so who knows? Probably not. So expect my guides and stuff for the wildlife event early January. So yeah, looking forward to that. Okay, that's all I have to say, but before I end, let me thank my Patreons. I would like to thank Comstar, Kim Kelly, Roll of the 8, Dan Simnad, Chumpty, Dark Matter, Mylia, Sierra K, THX, Hugo Kant Von Count, Drew the Journalist, Susan Weiss, Rocco, Spike from No Remorse, Atomic, Flavius the Avenger, Ogler, Whiskymeister, Mar and Sir, Ross, Henrik Clabert, Laurel, Mike, Uptree the Obsessed, Ruth, Karen, Dennis, Flavius Belisarius, Stampe, Podger, Mistake77, Niklas, Mike Show, Michael, and Early Morning. Thanks a lot for your support. Thanks for watching. Have a nice celebration if you celebrate, and Happy New Year. Bye bye.